All right, hello everyone. Here we are back for an expert guide here. And what we're going to be doing on this hole is a sniper shot revision from last time. Oh, forgot, can't use that. So it should be good here. We're just going to basically use a revision on what we did last time. I forget the percentage that I used. That'll be okay. I'll just recalculate that. Keep in mind what I said in the other guide is we need to set up some kind of, since we're moving to higher ground with our, from where we start versus where we finish, the ball will launch. So we need to do some kind of correction. So after you adjust the rings, you either need to pull back towards the tee box or you need to pull at an angle. I like pulling at an angle because it's faster. So I'll still pull as normal. And as I mentioned, you know, the only thing I don't remember, and I know you don't have to use much elevation here. You'll see that your starting and stop position from the take shot view, it's a very, very flat hole. So very little needs done with the new wind model. So that means the only critical value will be essentially determining that slider positioning more than anything. And when you move up to higher ground, the ball is going to launch. So you're going to see a lot of guys come in long here. And what we're going to try to do is just try to, you know, make improvements on that. So let me size this up real quick. We are going to be pulling back to maybe 40% club. And as I mentioned, you know, it's where I'm pulling back to, not where I'm starting here. So you'll see I'm going to get the wind angle approximation in. I'm thinking somewhere in terms of 40-ish%, give or take. I'm going to use just a little bit of guide offset here, right around 5 backspin as well. You can see that I'm just kind of offsetting towards the short. And as I mentioned, I'm just going to kind of offset my arrow just a little bit and pull up this way. So you'll see that I'll make essentially a 9-ring pull at an angle. I could have used not the great ball, but all things considered, you can see it's going up towards the hole. And had I hit perfect ball, as you can see that I wound up just a bit right, that's all you're going to need for this one. You'll see that the new wind model is very much in tune with how the ball actually plays in game. So you can see at min club, it's still playing about 1 per ring, which is very close to what it actually does. Keep in mind that if you rotate to the view that I just did, that tree's going to be in the way. It was a little bit harder to see the rings, but I could, you know, I had a gist of what I needed to do anyway, so it was okay. Just make sure that you're pulling very precise with your rings. And, you know, you might want to use the alternate view as opposed to what I just did because of that tree being in the way. I was hoping to be able to see up the hill a little bit better. However, just make sure, you know, that you are either pulling your rings at an angle. You could see that my wind, you know, if you didn't pay attention, go back, rewatch that. You'll see that I'm pulling at an angled wind. It's not straight. Okay, that means that I'm making more of adjustment back towards the tee box. What it does is it accounts for that launch that's going to happen, and that's why you see my ball come in pin high, because I made the correct, you know, angle, you know, to account for that extra pitch forward that was going to happen by moving the target up to a higher ground than we started. So good luck there, guys. I'll catch you guys on 5 coming up.